We're live. We're live. We are live. We're a minute early. Okay, now we aren't. We were like 5 seconds early. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. What up, y'all? We got to ping the Discord, and we're going to get into it. We also hit over 2,000 members in our Discord just today, I think, or yesterday maybe. Last I checked, it was like 2004. So yeah, I think literally today was the day we hit over 2,000 members in the Discord, which is insane. Really, really cool. So, pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some shit to do. Just like every day. It's the same thing every day, Pinky. We're going to be going through some bulk. We got some bulk to list. We got some bulk to sift. And unfortunately, your boy got a little boo-boo. And it's going to make this a little bit more annoying. But, you know, I'm strong. I believe in myself. I'm gonna fight through the pain. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. In more ways than one. So, pray for me if you could, honestly. We don't know if we'll make it. Phew. Man, I live a hard, difficult life. It's just, you guys, you uglies wouldn't understand. Being beautiful and having things like this happen to you is just something that, it's brutal. It's brutal. It's a burden that I share alone, frankly. What up, Papa? Sir Edgar, welcome, welcome. When you're doing your mana pool sorting, are you doing it by set, then color, and alphabetical, or are you somehow chaos sorting? I'm chaos sorting. I do it through Sort Swift, so I chaos sort everything through mana pool. What up? What up, 2-0 games? 2-8 games, rather. How's it going? Sending prayers for fast recovery. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's needed. It's necessary. Hey, bro, Whatnot has integrated shipping. Give it a try. I think you can make buco dollars. Cold game. I have zero desire to go to Whatnot. If I were to do anything, if I do live selling, it's definitely going to be eBay. But I don't have any desire to get into live selling. Like, I could see myself getting into live selling here. Just like selling to you guys live. But going off platform and selling, I don't know why I would do that. I don't really have much of a desire to do that. There's a chance that eventually we start moving into more live selling. If I ever did do something like that, I would have to, like, this would have to be my full-time job. Like, you need to make it successful. I think you need to be going live damn near every day. And I can't do that with a full-time job and a wife and a house and, you know, and doing all this stuff. Like, it would have to be my sole focus. And that's just not possible. In my current setup. But why male models? What is the explanation they give on that? Great quote, great quote. I can't pray for you. Can I answer your thought or a chant? Well, I would prefer a chant, really, realistically. Gregorian, if you fancy. I would prefer a Gregorian chant if you're nasty. Phantom had a crazy night last night. Let's hear it. What happened, Razor? Also, I hit a Pokemon Center drop, y'all. I hit a Pokemon Center drop. It's the first time I've even tried. I got 3 booster bundles. I not only hit it, dude, they are printing that shit into the ground. I hit a Pokemon Center drop, and I joined the drop 45 minutes after it went live. And I had a queue of like 2 hours. 2 hours later, I got in, and I still got 3 booster bundles. It was the only thing that wasn't sold out, but the fact that I got 3 booster bundles tells me they are printing the ever-living fuck out of those things. Live selling sounds like a nightmare. I mean, it seems like it could be cool. I'll be honest, like, part of it does sound really appealing. The fact that you can turn over inventory so insanely fast is really, really appealing. Like the fact that I could just be like, all right, I need to make a quick $1,000. Let's go live for a couple hours and just sell some of our inventory. Like, that would be crazy. But, like, just, I don't know. The variation scares the shit out of me. That does not sound terribly appealing. The fact that I could sell a card for like half of what it's worth does not sound appealing to me. And even on that matter, I don't find it terribly appealing to sell it for double what it's worth, you know? Like, well, I shouldn't say that. I sell cards for double what they're worth all the time. But, you know, that's beside the point. Local big MTG seller sold me some bulk yesterday, and as I was going through it, last night stumbled across a Phyrexian Dreadnought, Concordant Crossroads, and Volrath Stronghold. I'm sorry, Razor, I don't know Magic enough to know those off the top of my head. How pricey are those? Those sound interesting. Give it a week just to see the numbers. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't do it on Whatnot, though. I'd do it on eBay. But you have to apply to be an eBay live seller. But I have zero desire to do it on Whatnot. Whatnot is just a gambling cesspool, and I won't want anything to do with that. eBay, luckily, from what I've seen, is less like that. So that sounds appealing more to me. Hey, brother, the content, hope all is well. PSA Pikachu, thank you. How are your PSA Pikachus doing? Speaking of grading, CGC got my submission. Well, CGC Fanatics just got my submission, so that's pretty cool. We are just sleeving, by the way. I'm sleeving, numbered sleeving some cards that we're going to list here in a little bit. So if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, that is it. So I messaged him and he was like, oh yeah, that was the wrong box. I bought a collection. It was part of that. Oh, sad day. Are you going to send it back to him? But I felt like crack stumbling across those cards. Yeah, I bet. Did you say you'd give it back? I got 3 bundles too, my first try too. Hell yeah, Kevin, that's awesome. Yes, they must be printing it into oblivion. I would think. Having it still available when everyone and their mom wants it right now, 2 hours after the drop, like that's crazy work. I even joined it I'm not, that's not gonna be part of my business expenses. I'm literally gonna get it in and I'm gonna open it and then grade if I get anything decent. Probably literally just grade even if I don't get anything decent, just to have some. But like, I don't know. I just really wanted to see, like, can I be a part of it? And I wanted to see, like, the process, and I wanted to see how much it's not selling, just to be kind of get an idea of what's going on. And the fact that it was still available that late, I was like, yeah, this shit's getting printed to the ground, and I love it. Pokemon, print that shit until it literally goes to 0, please. Make those cards absolutely worthless. Please. At least in the short term. And then everyone can make their money in 10 years if they're smart and they hold on to their stuff and they don't open it and they don't care and they just ignore it, unlike most Pokemon investors who literally are investors for 2 months and then sell because they got it at MSRP and they think they doubled their money because they're an investor. Why do I have 99 cards here? Something's wrong. Great. That's fun. Howdy, Phantom Sir. Been binging your content like a podcast while driving. I'm now sifting my bulk. Also, any recommendations on who to watch for Canadian market? Ooh, I don't know anyone specifically. Actually, Electric City Gaming. He's got great content. He's been on the podcast before. He is in Canada, so he'd be a good one to watch. He'd be a solid one to watch. Just bought 15,000 cards from a comment on my post from Marketplace. Any advice for dealing with stress of thinking I got scammed? How do you think you got scammed, sir? Did you, like, send them the money already? The Dreadnought is like 200. Oh, God. Yeah. I did give them back. I have a soul and conscience. Yeah, I would hope. I feel that. And it'll treat you good. Like, if you take care of somebody like that, they'll be like, all right, I know I can deal with you forever now. You know what I mean? Like, trust builds that in a way that it feels kind of like, damn, that sucks, because you're like, God, that's so great. But, like, doing the right thing, obviously. Now, even if it doesn't pay off, obviously you should do it. But you'd be surprised at how often it does pay it off, and how good of a business relationship you can have when you do good business. In fact, like the bulk guy that I just had, I just sold off. He paid me $9,000, y'all. I've never gotten $9,000 sent to me to my bank account, other than like when I was buying and selling my old house and buying this house. Like, that was crazy. But yeah, like he had guys pick up his stuff, and like I just helped them load it, and they didn't have cash for me then. They're like, hey, he's gonna call you, he's gonna send the money, and like they were kind of worried that I was gonna be worried about that, and I was like, no, I trust him, we're good. Like we're solid. I'm totally chill. Like, send it when he can. And like he sent it within like 30 minutes after that. I was like, I'm fine. I don't need it right away. I know he's good for it. You know, stuff like that. Like, you just know that people are good for it. This market feels very much like the crash before celebrations. Yes, it does, and I'm all about it. Go, 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 down, 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 down. Go to the ground, baby. That's just good business, yep. You have a seller for life, exactly. Had a $1,000 day the other day, and it allowed me to finally purchase the Ricoh FI 8170 after 3.5 months. Hell yeah, Jordan, that's awesome. Have you gotten it in so far? I've made the swap to SourceFit because I've started to list modern reverses in order to help with velocity swap so I can integrate with Card Trader and Card Market. That's great. I can't get Card Trader to email me back. I want to sell with Card Trader, but they won't email me back. Which is frustrating. I've literally done a sponsorship with them and they won't email me back. I'm like, hello, Card Trader? Can you please email me back so I can sell on your platform? Because as a US seller, no one's going to buy from me locally and like have me ship it out. So I don't know how else to... Because you need like a certain amount to get into Card Trader Zero, like a certain amount of sales and stuff, but they don't have access to it. So it's like, how am I supposed to get that if... there it is. 84. Dude. These penny sleeves are great, these numbered penny sleeves, but the guy who sells them oftentimes does not have good... does not do the best when it comes to quality control. So oftentimes... he will have a misnumbered sleeve or a non-numbered sleeve. And now I get to re-sleeve 14 cards. Yay! Good job. I guess I could just probably change the number on the back end, but here we are. Too late. We're just going to do it this way. He supplies our main TCG shop with their entire inventory and is a multimillionaire, so I want to have a... Yeah, that's a good one to have a good relationship with. I bought the lot for 200, said he'd ship today. Swore on his unborn son, even if it's after 4 here. So word paid through PayPal and get goods and services. I mean, as long as you pay good PayPal goods and services, like, you're good. Like, you'll be fine. Worst case, he doesn't send it and you just get your money back. I don't do that. Why is there an 88 here? Brother, who? Oh my God. There's an 88 already, right? 85, 86, 87. There's not. Okay, I'm just gonna have to change this in the back end because this is getting too much. Okay, we're gonna do this now so you guys can watch me do it. This one was so all of... Whoa, they changed this. This looks new. This is new. This is new. This is new. Weird. Okay. English, near. These are lightly played. This is 115, right? Yep. 115-1, not 1156. And then... Is it this one? Yeah. Gligar's first. Yep. 2. Where's the energy? There it is. To you. All right, we'll change this now. Wanted to make a video about that, like being honest and not scamming, cheating people. Feel like it's not talked about a lot. Yeah. I mean, I would hope that that's like the bare minimum, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Definitely something that is, you want to stay on people's good graces. All right, Braviary is going to be A100. We're going to have to change this number. But we can make this work. We can make this work, all right? We're going to make this work. What do you think about selling Japanese Pokemon cards on eBay? They sell very good cold games from what I hear. Personally, right now, they've not been selling great for me, but that's because we don't have a ton of them listed. But yes, it definitely does work. Okay, 88 is Raichu somehow. That's definitely not the right card. Okay, let me find where we're at. Appleton is 85. Hypno is 86. Brandon is 87. Aroma Lady will be 89. Aroma Lady's 89. Rusted Sword is... Wait, no, that's... No, wait. 89. Rusted Sword is 90. 91. Then you're going to be 100, weirdly enough. Then Raichu is going to be 88. And then you are 88. Oh, wait. 89. No, 88, 89. 90, 91, 92, 93. Claydol should be 93. It is. But there's two Claydolls. So one's 92, one's 93. 92, 93, 94 for more Pico. 95 is the Alter. 96 is Runicluse. 97 is Herdier. 98 is Elemental Badge. And 99 is Beartic. Okay, we did it. We fixed it. That's annoying. All right. Those are ready to go. Now we need to sleeve the others. The others. Scumbag buyer going to BBB at TCG player discussion? Yeah. CJ, were you the one that messaged me about that? I bought the scanner, took the arm out, but still having issues with scuffs. Only happens to some. Was wondering if you had any suggestions. Arm out, still having issues with scuffs. Only happens to someone else. Did you put the rollers back in? It just depends. Like, you have to kind of mess with it. I only had to take the arm out, and then I put the roller back in, and it didn't have any problems. But I know some people have had to like tape theirs up, and some people have had to do a few different things to try to get it to work. Just keep like experimenting with it. It seems like it's different for everyone, which is, I know, very annoying, but that's all I did was take that arm out and then put the rollers back in, and then it fixed it. So I don't know, personally, that's all I had to do. Some people didn't even have to take the thing out. Some people just work right out the box. So it is kind of weird that it works for some and not for others. Do you sleeve your cards before or after they sell, and do you send all orders out in a card saver top loader, or are your cards over a certain value? Everything goes for sales. Everything goes in a penny sleeve, then a top loader, or then a card saver, and then a team bag, no matter how much it's worth. I don't sleeve the non-hollows or the modern hollows. Anything Sword and Shield or older I sleeve, and then any non-hollows I don't. Unless they're over a certain value in theory, but that's only when I like get them in collections and stuff and add them to my bit, but that's generally what I do. Starting to rumor that because you didn't show your sales stats today that you're broke, Timmy. I mean, you weren't wrong. As of 3 hours ago, you absolutely weren't wrong. I was a broke Timmy. But now I'm a rich Timmy because we got $9K that we got paid, which was very nice. By no means I'm rich. But that was a nice, healthy hit to the bank account. Oh, this is like textured. Textured energy. Yep. Yeah, we could talk about that. I succumbed to the FOMO and got 3 booster bundles of 30th from UK Poke Center. Oh, I did too, Pip. I got 3 as well. I just want to open them myself. I'll open anything. I like all of the Pokemon cards, so don't tempt me with a good time regardless of what set it is. Summer slowdown, more time to scan cards. That's right. My second scanner does better straight out the box. It's so strange. Yeah, it really is. Reminds me, do you have 9K I can borrow asking for a friend? Yeah, I got you, bro. But yeah, so CJ was wanting to ask. So CJ had a post on Reddit. There was a post on Reddit about TCG Player, and someone had reported TCG Player to the Better Business Bureau because they had been denied a refund because they had asked the seller to send a refund because they never got their package. Well, TCG Player responded. We can actually show the... Let me not dox anyone. Where did you send me this? Let me read it for you guys. This is actually crazy. So, someone did a complaint with the BBB. I purchased some cards on TCG Player for some reason. They never showed up, and TCG Player locked my account without ever providing a refund for these orders. Without fail, this is theft. They responded. This was in 2024, so this was 2 years ago, but still. They responded. Hello, my name is Brittany. I'm one of the team leads of the customer experience department here at TCG Player. It has come to our attention that you've reported 61 individual missing packages for orders you placed on our site in 4 months since July 2024. This is both unfortunate and excessive. You think? Because these orders were lost, we are sorry to have to say that you'll have to provide a new, more secure shipping address in order to place any future orders on our site. We will work diligently to protect both buyers and sellers, yeah right, and when multiple orders are reported missing, we have to protect both your future orders from being lost and our sellers' future orders from losing money refunding lost products. Please let us know if you have any further questions or concerns. All the best, Brittany Team, TCG Player. That is fucking insane. TCG Player, let this scamming piece of fucking shit send 61 missing packages before they turned off their account. What in the flying fuck is going on over at TCG Player? What? Rob was talking about this in his video. If you guys haven't watched Rob's video, which I think everyone and their mom has watched that video, his video is popping the fuck off. But if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. He talks, oh no, this Galarian Moltres is very, very damaged. I'm gonna put that to the side. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that somebody can do that much. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now this is 2 years ago. Hopefully they've gotten better, but probably not. Probably not, because if there's one thing TCG Player doesn't do is change, as we all know. That is criminal. That is, it's disturbing to know that somebody can get away with it that often before they start doing something. ABL, happy Monday. What up? What up, May? How's it going? Thank you. I've been sending everything out in a sleeve and top loader, but wanted to see how much you did. Start selling on eBay a month ago and just hit 1,000 sales and about 115 orders. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome, sir. Yeah, definitely put it in at least a top loader or a card saver and a penny sleeve. I think that is the bare minimum, the very bare minimum. Hectic, your message got retracted, my friend. Do you not have card market in US? We do not. I mean, we technically do, but no one really buys from it, I think. WhatsApp? Wait, what about WhatsApp? Fire the customer? Yeah. I remember this. Crazy, let it get to 61, but I guess 60 is the limit before you get banned. Yeah, that's insane. 61, what a punk. I know. Of you bringing more awareness to the Reddit post. I got it, some traction, but not enough. Yeah. Did he get paid out in the 61 orders, though? Of course he did. Of course he did. Are you insane? He finally sent a fucking complaint to the BBB when he didn't get his 61st one. They don't pay it out, though. TCG doesn't pay it out. The sellers have to pay that shit. Guy would have better odds of winning the lottery than actually being legitimately true. Yeah. Glad to say, 12 days after my PSA order was supposed to be completed, it's finally moved from grading to assembly. Hell yeah. Hey, that's something. What's your Minecraft channel called? It's Phantom. It's Phantom Fam. Sorry, was on my ult. What's good? What's up, Hectic? You're good. How you doing, man? He was the buyer. Yeah, this is the buyer, not the seller. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is and always will be king. Brother, my brother in Christ, Mike, what are you talking about? If it ain't broke, that shit's been broken forever. You just accept it. What are you talking about? What? This shit has always been broken. Literally reported 61 orders not received and kept the cards for free. Yep. This isn't broken. Mike says this isn't broken. This ain't broken, guys. This ain't broken. This is acceptable. This is okay. Are you okay with this? Do you want to send 61 orders out, Mike? I'm going to start ordering from Mike's store. I'm going to order 60 times from Mike's store, and what do you know? None of them will show up. That's crazy. That's crazy. How do you get free insertion fees? I thought cards get more free insertion fees. They do. Yes, they do. Unless you're in the UK, then it's a whole different market. And good luck, because it's a whole different beast. I can't help you if you're on that. All right, A116-1. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm going to make sure to check on the mole trace and mark it as heavily played. Complaining to the BBB when you're a scammer is so insane. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is if they just have like some terrible address and they never get the cards. But it's like after 60 orders, you have to think something's wrong, right? Right? After 5, after 2, you know? Like there's no way that guy's not scamming. Pays out for you. Apparently if the package goes missing, they do. They take care of you. That's why I love Mike, yeah. Got to keep all your high-cost MTG cards on Mana Pool, yeah. Mana Pool have on-demand payouts or at least a faster payout schedule. I'll be honest, I don't know what their payout schedule is, but I think it is faster than TCG Player. I haven't had to change my process once. It's perfection. Mike. You not having to change your process does not mean that the platform is perfect. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself right now. Just be completely honest with yourself. Would it be nice, maybe even not for you, but would it be nice that if other sellers could have integrated shipping? Would that be nice? Would that be a nice thing to have? Or do you think that that wouldn't be nice for anyone and it would be bad? Like, you can be okay with the platform. You can say it's great and you love it, but you can't sit there and say that it doesn't need to improve. It is objectively needing to improve because you say it's king and always will be, but that's not the case. It's not always going to be king, especially in a market that is continually changing very, very quickly. All right, this needs to change to this. And then it's a reverse hollow, and it is heavily played. Okay. Let me catch up. Have you taken any L's on any cards with the recent dip? No. I don't change my prices. LP cards and Sword and Shield Era actually sell for $249. Oh yeah, 100%. Team eBay, yeah. Old card from Dead TCG in my room, a Huntic card? Interesting. Just found out old card from Dead. Swiftly and Swordy? Oh God. Let's hear it. I think it's hilarious the TCB rep thought it was a good idea to publicly say how many orders it was. I mean, that's more for the BBB. I'm surprised. I mean, that's a whole thing. I always do something wrong 60 times before I change. With Morse code and Ravens. You're not heated today, yeah, right? It's the best way to comp Japanese Pokemon booster packs when deciding if the supplier is giving you a good deal. eBay teaches player different tools site. That is not a question I can answer. I wouldn't buy booster packs. You mean booster boxes? You can't buy Japanese booster packs. They can be weighed. Do not buy. You cannot buy Japanese booster packs. You have to buy booster boxes. I'm assuming you mean booster boxes. If you don't mean booster boxes, do not buy those because they can be weighed. I was going to say that means the platform hasn't innovated in that amount of time. Yeah, exactly. I love a 2020's version of TCG Player. What up, Cardiac Gaming? You can send all envelopes handwritten, but that doesn't mean you can't use labels and printers to save time and effort. Same with updating TCG Player. Yeah. Ever returned on TCG Player was a playset of Splinter Twins because it was banned by the day after. Yeah. Any recommended choice on which eBay store level to pay for? The basic count grants 1,000-month listings, but it's not that. But is that not too low? Also, thanks for the videos. I've started my TCG bulk business. Hell yeah, Cody. If you're in the US, the first one that you buy gives you 11,000 listings, and just buy however much you need to get to the next listing amount. So once you have more than 11,000 listings, buy the next store that gives you 60,000 listings. You get more listings on TCG, on the TCG category because it's considered like an other category, so you get more. I have zero issues. I use stamps and address labels for everything, including jumbo cards. Y'all overreact about integrated shipping. I even said eBay orders with stamps. Suck it, buyers. Okay. If you can't admit that there's not ways for your platforms that you use to improve, even not just for yourself, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about. There are people that do need integrated shipping. The fact that you don't need it, that's amazing. That's great. That's great. You have a process that you think works for you and you have making it work perfectly. That's wonderful. But can you admit that other people might want something improved? This is what I was talking about. You're trying to stifle conversation and actual genuine improvement because you personally don't have any issue with it, even though you see thousands of other people have issues with it. You don't have to be so in love with the platform that you can't see that it needs to improve. It does need to improve. It's objectively needing to improve. Every big seller is saying it. Every big seller is saying it. I'm not saying I'm a big seller. Mason, Chase with TCG Bulk Kings, Rob with RNG Games. Every big seller is saying they need to improve. And they're not saying that. And wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to have some guarantee that when you ship out a card, you will be protected and that a buyer can't just fucking fuck you in the ass? That is objectively better for everyone involved, but the scammers. That's the only ones that lose out. I can't even. Good for you, Mike. I'm glad that it works out for you, but I think you need to be a little bit more open-minded. I think I was sitting out single. Okay, let me catch up again. I get heated. Holy cow, you gotta really catch up. I meant to say booster box mind. I got you. I don't know what to go to, Eli, unfortunately. But that take is wild. Integrated shipping would only help. Yes. Mike, you say in your videos you're a collector that sells stuff sometimes. You sell in mass, not having integrated shipping is inefficient. Do you ever ship anything with a stamp? Not anymore. I was in a slump thing. I only got 1,000. Yeah, you're good, Cody. You're good. If you upgrade an eBay store category mid-month, the rate is prorated. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. About sending out single card orders of $9 with a stamp since I get them 30 cents each. Eddie, those are guaranteed to be fake stamps. Those are fake stamps. Don't use those. Those are fake, and it's illegal to use those. And not only is it illegal, it's a felony to use those. I think now that eBay owns TCG Play, they feel no need to improve it. I don't think eBay. TCG Play hasn't been improving for years, well before eBay bought them. So, but it doesn't matter to me if they force people into using barcode labels. I will be enraged. I don't understand how it. Have you ever, Mike? Have you ever used a platform that has integrated shipping? Because it only is helpful. I don't understand that. Why would it be bad for you? You don't have to use it. You don't have to use it. Like, you can just keep doing what you're doing. There's no negative. You can send out eBay with stamps. Talking about me both times I tried ordering some Pokemon cards from Amazon. Both boxes were sealed and packed inside were open to the bottom of the package. Damn, that's wild. Good with Amazon though. You can get a refund pretty easy. Meet me outside messing with my boy. No. Mike's cool. He's just got some interesting takes. For shame, sir. Gen Zs are too entitled to not want to use stamps. What are you talking about? Gen Z, brother, we're all millennials. Every single motherfucker in this chat is a millennial. What are you talking about? That's the worst take you've had so far, Mike. I appreciate you thinking we're all so young. Is that Retro Mike owns TCG Player? That would be the only way I would defend it that hard. And even then, I don't think I could. This is rage bait, yeah. I don't think physical versus e-stamps is the thing we're arguing about. Yeah. Top tier. It is working. Gotta be out here thinking about scammers. Tell me more about this ass fucking. I'll have to pay for non-machinable this week. I haven't had any problems. Counterfeit stamps. Uh-oh. I hope not. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to integrate stamp shipping into the TCG tracking. I don't use TCG tracking, so I don't know. Do that works for you. Listen to others for ideas on what you can change or if you like. Yeah. That's elder millennial. 1999? No. 92, I'm still millennial. I'm way older than you, unless you're saying that's younger millennial. I'm an elder millennial, yeah. What's the difference? I think he might be. Gen X here. Oh no, sad day. Stands for a long time and haven't had a problem. Are you sure? Yes, Eddie, they are fake. They will get through. But that doesn't mean they aren't fake. There's a way to test them. You can just go into your post office and have them check. They will check. It's fake. You can't get stamps for 30 cents. They're fake. They're absolute. Trust me, I did it too. I learned that they were fake. They are fake. Why would somebody ever sell their stamps for 30 cents? They're fake. They not only are they fake recently, I think it wasn't that long ago. So the USPS has an agency, or like USPS has a division that's basically the FBI, but just for postals. And they recently raided a facility with a bunch of fake stamps. And yeah, it's a federal crime. It is a felony, not only to sell those, but it's also a felony to use them. Now, if you're ignorant, it's one thing, but now that I've told you, you can't deny it. But also, I don't even know if they'd let you, even if it was ignorance. Like, if you're breaking the law, it's still breaking the law, but I don't know. Okay, but to be fair, stamps are kind of cool. Oh, I don't mind stamps. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't like the fact that I can't track anything. I agree. Retro Mike has fantastic YouTube content. I love Retro Mike's content. He has got great content. It is the rage bait for his content. Go subscribe to Retro Mike. He's got great content. Just don't let him talk. Don't listen to his love for TCG player. With this OCD from TCG player and got refunds on it all, but man, it sucked. Yeah. Elder Gen Z. Oh, I gotcha. 88, baby. Yeah, 96%. You promote your listings, 3.1%. Technically on the other store I do 6%, but I don't think it's worth it. Zillennial, that's funny. I'm convinced. What is the cusp? They usually just destroy the envelope. Yeah. Postal inspectors, yeah. Identify as Gen Z. I can't stand millennial humor. I love. What are you talking about? Kashmir, you're on the wrong channel. This channel literally is millennial humor. That's all I do is millennial humor. Print stamps at home just like you print $100 bills. Work smarter. No, okay, no, chill. Mispaint. Yes, there you go. Is it a millennial? Okay, that makes sense. Mail hacks. Idea for your next rant: while you're screaming at the camera, cut away to your wife eating a sandwich while we can hear you in the background yelling. That's a good idea. Or just like, or Kevin just like on the bed laying down, you just hear me in the background. And he just sighs. What's the good content? No, Mike's got great content. Don't talk trash about my favorite creators, including yourself, sir. I haven't watched your latest video, though. I was going to watch it. You're putting your more expensive cards on different platforms. That's pretty cool. What's good, y'all? What up, Mike? It's all millennial humor and half the reason I still watch it. Exactly. 13 order. Most single cards order got sent back because it wasn't machinable per the person at the post office. Yeah, some people are crazy. This is too funny, yeah. Your wife gives the camera the office look. Yeah, exactly. Yep, she would. Oh, it's hot. I can't tell. Mike, if you were rage baiting me, you got me. You got me. If you don't actually believe those, you got me. If you do believe those, I think you're insane. But if you don't, good job. Good job, sir. Kudos to you. But you're not the only person that has legitimately given that take and genuinely believed it. And to those that do, crazy work from the kids. Crazy work from the kids. I'll never understand it. You know what? We're just gonna fucking send it. Nope, that's the wrong one. No, it's not. That's definitely the right one. I do think, though, if you guys are content creators or anything, or even if you're not, I think everyone should be talking about it. I think we genuinely, I want to start seeing a revolution where everyone is making a fucking video, everyone is talking about it, everyone forces TCG player to fucking listen to us and make some goddamn changes. I would love to sell on TCG Player anymore. I miss it. I miss it. But I won't come back. I will not go back to that shit platform right now in its current form. I just can't do it. I shouldn't say it's shit. It's not shit, but the limitations are so frustrating. It's time to monetize Kevin Camp. You're right. You're right. Are we back card uploader instead of source of now? I've been MIA for a bit. No, we do both. We still do both. My mama had me tested. I don't know y'all stream while you do this. Just listening and occasionally commenting. I misnumbered several batches. Oh no, sad day, Kevin. Focus, focus. Most of my life, and the idea that you or anyone doesn't have central air is baffling. I have central air. I have central air. I have central air, but it's not good in my upstairs. So I have a window air conditioner unit. No, I have central air. Trust me. Oh no, I could not do it without central air. But the upstairs, I have an older air conditioning that's honestly probably not going to make it through. Honestly, probably not going to make it through the year. I was going away from the mic. But I got the window unit because it helps get some air up here because it's fucking hot. They mentioned that at least in SoCal area, they're looking for them a bit more because post office doesn't have money. That's wild. Is 36,000 square feet a big jump from for an office seller? I hope you're joking. I'm assuming you're totally trolling, Papa, because that's wild. That's honestly a little small, to be fair. My area is like 50,000 right now, and I'm looking for 100K, you know? But we'll see. If they add more features for other people, but I like the platform how it is. The one thing I've hated is that they get rid of store credit payout option. There you go. There you go, Mike. There you go, Mike. Keep going. What else do you hate? Keep going. There you go. One thing I've hated is that they got rid of the store credit payout option. Yes. Keep going, Mike. Keep going. What else do you want to see, my friend? I'm proud of you. Keep going. Tried recording my first video this week and it was terrible. I couldn't publish, but I'll try again next week. And Kevin, do it anyway. Send it. It wasn't terrible and it always will be terrible at the same time. No, it's going to be bad. Everyone's always is. Don't wait for perfection. Just send it. If you wait for perfection, you'll never make a video. I am very much of the worldview of good enough. I live my life on good enough. Can't even sell on it because I'm Canadian. Better than you all. Sad day, Harry. I used to do the periodic store credit option to build out my collection, one payout per month, but they removed that option a couple years ago when eBay bought them. Since then, I've always feared they're removing stuff I use. That's the thing. You shouldn't be afraid of that. You should be I agree with you. Like, that's ridiculous that TCG Player is taking something that somebody wanted. And what'd they give you in return? Fucking nothing! That's the problem! Nobody upstairs is cool with central air. Nature of the beast. Heat rises. Yeah. Also, I'm grandfathered into API access, so I'm a king among peasants. You have API access? For what? Yes, trolling. It's an abandoned warehouse. Yeah, I figured. Been watching videos in this card space for a little bit. What major changes have I missed with you in the last month or so? Oh, God, and else. I don't know. Ooh. I can't say it today. But this week, pretty big announcement. Pretty big announcement. I might announce it tomorrow. We'll see. But be on the lookout for a pretty cool thing. I wish this was that Pidgeot. That Pidgeot is a gorgeous card, but it is not. But other than that, we're just still buying and selling. We got a big bulk pickup, or somebody bought all of our bulk today, and we made $9K, which was awesome. I mean, we didn't make $9K, but he gave me $9,000, which was lovely. So that was cool. Definitely not complaining about that. Other than that, just living life. Do 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 dee do. I have no idea which one this is. How do I even know? What the fuck? How do I know? I don't mean to do these energies. I don't even... Sure. Sure. Good enough. Now, this is the Crown Zenith. Okay, wait. This one's probably the base set then. This one's the Crown Zenith because the Crown Zenith one is... Of course, it's not there now. Where the fuck is it? Metal Energy Crown Zenith. There it is. This one is just a normal one. Fighting Energy. What are your thoughts about selling cards on your own website? It would be difficult. I don't have anything set up, but I could see myself in the future doing it. As the first time, would you recommend Card Uploader over Sort Swift? I'm a small brain, so it takes a while for me to learn something. Card Uploader is a really good starting point for sure, Steel. Definitely a better starting point. Man, I was trying to pull you to the dark side, Mike. Don't give in. Feels so bad. I feel like I'm doing I'm good at personing until a camera is involved. Yeah. You got this. Anyone who wanted to make videos needs to do it. You'll never think it's good enough. It'll always be awkward. So the only thing that is embrace it. Me and Fanner just walk around and talk. Just do it. Exactly. Is going to ask Source to marry him in his next video? Yes, exactly. It was open until a few years ago. Just Google TCG Player API doc and you can see all the endpoints you have access to if you have an API key. Yeah, well, that's all the more reason for them to just give up access. I don't understand the argument against it. Give it to people that actually know what they're doing, because it seems as if TCG Player does not. Or at least they're refusing to make genuinely helpful changes for their sellers. Mike, if they make changes, if we can convince them somehow to make changes, I want you to come in here. I want you to never use any of them. You're not allowed to touch any of the changes we make. We, collectively, will force TCG Player to make some changes, and we're going to not allow you to take part in them. You're not allowed to touch them. You're not allowed to touch our changes. You get away from our changes, goddammit. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Or it's not a deck exclusive, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck! I forgot to make those reverse hollow. Son of a bitch. I was wondering why those were so cheap. I forgot to make those last ones reverse hollow. Son of a bitch. That makes way more sense why they were so cheap. That makes way more sense why they were so cheap. So we're going to have to delist those. What am I doing? Bulk edit, prices, $1.99, apply to all cards, export. Let me change these real quick, y'all, because it's going to... Now I'm going to be all over the place. Wait, is it local sale or did you have to ship it? Local. He picked it up. That's insane. I did have $9,000 worth of bulk. Now I don't. Thanks, Bronze. You and Phantom and others pushed me to try. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's textured. Yep. How do you pack ship 9,000 worth of bulk cards? There's packed up 2 large priority shipping boxes. They're so heavy. I have a video on that, Tim, on how to pack bulk, but I didn't pack it all together. And they came to my house. Or unnumbered. The other one is Brilliant Stars or unnumbered. I gotcha. Yeah. I'm behind on videos. I'll have to try and catch up tomorrow. You got this, Meg, but you don't need to. You're good. Just joined thinking they still had it. When I saw it no longer available, that was one reason I stopped selling there. Stores through the API, same. Yep, exactly, Papa. A lot of features. Yeah. Not a fan, but yes, you could use TCG tracking. Extension that disables the changes. I hope you do. What changes if it comes down to that? Scooby-Doo villain reveal conspiracy theory. Mike is the guy who returned 61 orders. Takes a minute before you'll feel comfortable talking to yourself and be okay with seeing and hearing yourself. Hang in there, you'll get the hang of it. Yeah. Yeah. It takes a while, but now I'm very much used to it. Okay, let me end these listings. And all of them. And then let me edit variants to reverse hollow so I'm not a dumbass. With my search deck. Exclusives. I think that's mostly what I need. What are the ones that are called, not staff, but like championship? Yeah, we're good. Okay, bye. This und... Wait a minute. You're not a promo from Battle Academy? What the hell? You're Fusion Strike. You son of a bitch. You're Fusion Strike. You son of a bitch. You're Fusion Strike. Reverse hollow, reverse hollow, reverse hollow. I guess I can just check to see if there's any non-reverse hollows listed here. Haha, you son of a bitch. Okay. TCG player price. 39 cents for reverse hollow. Okay. Okay, that's the correct. Okay. We're good. They can all be $2. Sure. I don't care. Now we go to here and we upload this. Okay, I think that should be good. Account disabled by TCG player before. How many cards is 9,000 bulk? Do you have a million cards? No, it wasn't a million cards. I don't remember exactly how much it was. And some of it was magic too. Free hollow upgrade. Yeah, exactly. Stop going crazy with changing individual prices. I just do market, add $2 and add 15% round to 40. Yeah. Yep, that's a good way to do it. Mike and Reform were collaborating. I've seen your video, but it makes sense now that it was someone who picked it up. Yeah. Source Swift would have detected it properly. You're right. They would have. That's why I'm going to go over to Source Swift right after this. That's why I'm going to Source Swift now and doing my magic. Uh-oh, Kevin's moving around. I wonder if Elise is about to go get something. I hear Kevin click-clacking around. Do. Mike, when's a new retro video game episode coming out? You pumped those out quick and then you left us hanging, dude. Come on. We are doing Lightly Applied. Did I force print? No, I didn't. Okay. eBay. Right here. To here. Oh, I've never seen Scan Identify work so smoothly. Yeah. So when I catch this live stream, it's always the same time as Deep Pocket Monsters Monday live stream. Oh, sad day, Big Stoge. Guess I'll watch this till it starts. I got you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. What is that? What does Pocket Monster do on his live streams? That was a direct seller. Wasn't a big fish. More like minnow food. But I'm done with TCG Player. Why is that, MSGs? I think you're double your viewership and subscribe if you just held your dog while doing your intro. You're right. I would. I would indeed. think I'm convinced I'm going to just remove all my magic off TCG Player and just have it to mana pool. They've been moving pretty well for me. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's definitely nice. I will say mana pool isn't going to sell as well as TCG Player, obviously, but the ones that do sell, it is very, very nice. Okay, I'll take it right off the bat. $9 cards, yes, please. All right, there's this, and this is a 18, and then there is this, which is, where are you at? A 19. And then there is this, which is a 20. 120. He usually opens packs and gives everything away. Oh, that's pretty cool. Probably this week. If I hit a good Will's wholesale drop, I'm trying to finish my Yu-Gi-Oh set before going hard to the game stuff. I gotcha. Nice. Officially Mana Pool verified seller. Hell yeah, Ben. I have my call on the 27th. So hopefully I can say that as well soon. Think of how many female subscribers you could get. That's true. That's a good point. That's a great point. Kevin is a little difficult to hold, though, seeing as he's 95 pounds. But I could hold him. But if I hold him, he's going to think I'm giving him a BATCH batch. A BATH, because that's the only time I ever pick him up. Because he does not like BATHs. And, yeah. So, he wouldn't be a terribly big fan of that. He would instantly panic. That is not what you think it is. Bala Ged Scorpion. There you go. Let me get through these real quick. Want to blast through these. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. 27. There we go. Thanks, everything's so easy for 3 West since I'm not taking extra steps just to have cards on there. Yep. 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 Yeah, I don't have anything on TCG. I would love the cross list on TCG Player. Oh my god, I would fucking adore that. But, you know, no API access. Womp womp. Do you have a link for using CGC through Fanatics, or do you submit through someone? I just go through CGC Fanatics, like I went through the website. For next episode, Mike, yeah. Why not scan the cards with the penny sleeves? These cards don't need, I mean, they weren't penny sleeve to begin with. But I could, but I need a little arm thing on my scanner, and I don't have that. So I do everything raw. Phantom need to build Lugia's did into making more videos. I know, I agree. Let me ping him right now. I'm gonna ping him right now. Right now. Oh shit! Let's nope, wait, nope. Don't look! I've never leaked a DM in my life. Ever. Ever. Not me. Not once, not never. Nope. My chat is saying I have to bully you into making more videos. I agree with my chat. Make more videos or else. Got him. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We pulsed is silver. My cat is 25 pounds. He's a big old. Damn, that is a big boy. Call him Tubby Teddy. That's awesome. Timmy's only 11 and like a half pounds. Want to be in my 4 viewers. Mike, you have way more than 4. You can only become a verified seller on Mana Pool if you run brick and mortar location. No, I think it's a certain threshold you have to have of sales. Pretty sure you have 5. Reform has to watch, keep an eye on his rival. Ultimate new seller on TCG player started 1 month ago. Have sold a few orders, but today was the first day I got a message that claimed my card was creased. Don't recall. What do you advise? There's not much you can do, Dominic. How much was it worth? Is it an expensive card? You can ask them to ship it back. If it's a cheap card, I would just refund it. How can you tell if it's a list card? There's a little thing in the bottom left-hand corner that's got a little symbol. When I get to one, I'll show you. 4.5. Reform's a half a viewer. Evening, did you... No, he's a negative viewer. Evening, did you manage to get anything from the Pokemon Center drop? I did. I got 3. It's the first time I ever tried to get anything from the Pokemon Center drop. I can't wait to open it. It's 3 booster bundles from the Pokemon Center anniversary. How about you, Radis? Got a Korean AGS 10 Machokin today. I have no idea how to price it. Oh, that is crazy. I don't know anything about AGS. Doxed. Oh, the rookie. Mr. Walkway. Mr. Walk Down Me, I'm the walkway. Lead me to the building. Fuck you. Or are you talking about making profit from scalping Pokemon stock? You're one of them. You're right. I was. You're doing the Lord's work? Yeah. What would you do? I was doing very well at 300 plus with 100% feedback. I got 4 negative and sitting at 97.6 sales. Slow down to 3 per day because of that. Should I start a new eBay? Nah, just stick with it. Just stick with it. It'll be nothing in the grand scheme of things. Keep going. Yeah. 15-ish. It's probably not even worth sending back, to be honest with you. But you can maybe ask him to send it back. More videos. What am I, made of time? Yes, you are. Get up. Hop. I'm not actually using this mic. This is the mic that's live, but we're going to act like I am. Ryan, how many motherfucking League games did you play this week? Don't lie. Don't lie. If it's more than 1, you got... If it's 1 or more, you got time for a video, boy. Get to recording. Just crack the AGS slabs. Caught. I told you. I told you. Don't let him fool you. Do not let him fool you. Don't let this man fool you. You know he's playing plenty of League. He's got time. He's got time. I didn't check what that was. Into the ball hub, yeah. 6-6. Speaking of which, Ryan, is there any update on you know what? Is there any movement in that department? Of course, I'm trying to look for a list card, and I don't see any in this stack. There, well, I can just show you. I click L. Right here. This right here. This little symbol right here will tell you that it's a list. But it's not a list, so... And now it just changed the card completely. No, it's just Vega. Vega, what is the number? 332. Yeet. Just cracked the AGS slab? Yeah, probably. I got 3 of the bundles. Good, Brian. Got 3 of the bundles and 10 of the 10s. I also got 2 ETBs and 3 blisters from the last one, too, so happy. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the only thing that was left were the bundles when I was there. But I joined so late. Q for the active creators. If it's a decision between listing inventory and making content, what to prioritize? Oof. I mean, I will always prioritize content myself. That's always my priority. Figured I'll join it on TCG channel also. Oh, I gotcha, Pokebinder. But the ELO ladder doesn't climb itself, you're right. Or Pokemon content while playing League, there you go. You think the floor for $1 for bulk EX on TCG player is good? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will buy them for pretty high, so yeah, I think it needs to have a higher floor. What does List mean? List is like a reprint series they do for Magic. And they put them in different sets. And it's just so they can print some more popular cards. So it makes it more easier to get for people. Right there. There's the list. It's like Pokemon does it, they just don't call it the list. The way Pokemon does it is 30th anniversary sets, or anniversary sets in general. But in theory, it's similar to that, but they don't have a full set. Like, they just add it to sets. Like, M14 can have all these M14 cards plus list cards in M14. Or Commander 2018, right here, had list cards. Esper Charm was one of them. He would usually show, I don't know if do they still do them? I think they still do them. They usually show up at the back of the packs when you opening packs. When you opening packs. I'm so good at English. Done for an older set, Mark. Yep. What I missed, Don, you missed everything. Don, did I tell you we got our submission in? I got an email, CDC submission. I got an email in the mail. I got an email in the mail today. I got an email from them on Monday, or yesterday, not Monday, yesterday. Today is Monday. So can you scan all the cards using some kind of scanner and then get them priced somehow? Yes. eFrame. This is SortSwift. It's a program that I use to price the cards, and it uses AI to check what it is. But you can also use a program like Card Uploader, and we have a scanner called the Fujitsu FI8170 Rico that you use to scan the cards in really quickly. And that's basically the process to get cards listed onto eBay. Got him! The PKC drop lasted for 3.5 hours. Managed to get bundles and everything from the last one. I'm stoked. Yeah, it's crazy how long it lasted. How you got in? I was 9 minutes later and got 12-hour wait time and sat for an hour and it didn't move. See, I had a 12-hour wait time and it got done in like an hour and a half, and then I was able to buy. And I got in 45 minutes after the queue started. I spent 20 hours straight in call with Ryan playing ranked and watching the league EWC bros not locked in. It sounds like Ryan. Pokemon decks, like pre-built decks, I guess, maybe? Yeah, somewhat, yeah. Penny sleeve, should I get the perfect ones bend the cards? Kind of penny sleeve, should I? Just normal penny sleeves. Docs, what the fuck? So they don't have to waste a slot in the brand new set, but still have some playable reprint? Yeah. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does the same thing, but it's every fucking card. And it's the 7 millionth base or first edition Blue Eyes, and they're going to print it 1 million times. You can only get the list from mystery boosters these days. Oh, weird. That's a random thing. They have been taken over by Mystery Booster 2. It's a set of reprints. Oh, interesting. Hey, do it in Jumpstart packs too? Oh, they do it in Jumpstart. They used to do the set boosters, but not always. Yeah, they're play boosters now. PSA sub back today. Tossed over $1,000 of slabs up on my eBay store. Very excited. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Anything good? Summer slowdown has been bummer, but always be buying and listing. That's right. Anything fun out of your PSA submission you got? I can't wait to get my first submission back. I don't know what it was, but at the beginning, doing this business, I had zero desire to get into grading. Like, I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't understand it. I don't know why anyone would want to do it. It seems dumb. And I don't know what clicked. But something clicked in my brain, and now it's all I think about, and all I want to do is grade cards. It is weird. I don't know why my brain works like that, but I'm like, give me all the grading content on YouTube. I've watched so much grading content. Freddy Cards, if you guys are not subscribed to Freddy Cards, please, if you have any desire at all, you don't even need to have a desire. He's so entertaining, you don't need desire. Go watch Freddy Cards. That motherfucker is so entertaining, it's ridiculous. I love his content. It's so interesting. He takes slabs from different companies. Like, he'll take slabs from PSA. He'll look for PSA 9 slabs or PSA 8 slabs and then regrade them with CGC to try and get a higher grade. And then he does it back and forth. He'll buy CGC slabs and go to PSA. Or he'll buy PSA slabs and sell it and go to PSA again. And like get them regraded because he thinks they were graded too low. It is fascinating to watch. And dude makes good money doing it. Like, it's crazy. Very, very interesting content. But like, I'm obsessed with all the grading content now. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I was never interested in grading, but it was one of those things where I was like, I don't really want to figure it out right now, but now I'm just like, all right, let's do it. Now I want to send in a submission once every 3 days so I get a submission back every day, you know, just stupid shit like that. But I do want to start trying to get together I'm thinking once a month if I can get up to that and have a submission once a month, but I don't know if I'll have enough cards to get to once a month every month, but I think it would be cool to start getting once a month submissions in just to get my feet wet with it and really understand it, but we'll see if that lasts. Well, the sense that I have the list cards, yeah. It's hard to hit PKC with mobile. Dang near, I always have to use desktop. I was at 14 hours and got it maybe 1.5 hours, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I just use my computer. Coming in September. That is going to be fun. I'm excited to see that. Did you ever look Anon and what do you think? I didn't, Papa. I need to. And did you on Whatnot? I specialize in single 1 and up. Just feel like I'm leaving a lot of meat on the bone with everything under that. Want to try eBay for that stuff? Yeah, not a bad idea, Efrain. Does Magic sell good for your singles? Like, do you feel like you get like about market price for them? Little One Piece, little Union, Lone Vulpix V that I got a 10. I had to fight myself to not keep it. I love Vulpix. That's pretty cool. I need to, honestly, I've heard One Piece is really easy to grade, so it's made me want to get into One Piece. Do you do various listings on eBay? I do them quite often for artist collections, and they seem to do well in the UK anyway. I don't, Pokebinder. I need to. I need to, honestly. I just don't. I'm too lazy. Got some grades done today, some bangers and some disappointments as always. What were some of the bangers and some of the disappointments, Kashmir? Oyama's trading has some great grading vids as well. Oyama's trading. Wait, I don't know if I know this person. Yes, if you guys have content creators that do grading content, please tell me about them. I will watch them. I don't even care if it's not Pokemon. I don't care if it's even trading cards. It could be sports. I don't care. Oyama trading. Oh, yeah. I've seen this guy before. Where is the grading stuff? All right. I guess this is sort of one. I don't see a ton of the grading stuff. But I have seen this guy before. Yeah, I didn't recognize the name, but I definitely have seen him before. Oh. Okay, I got to catch up with chat, y'all. The day is still young, but as of today, the first day in months with 0 sales, I've felt a bit of a slowdown. I always compare our numbers, and my sales and views are down similar percent to yours. Yeah, seems to be really hitting the summer slowdown. My first CGC sub back today will be in a video out Wednesday. Hell yeah, Tito. I literally just watched your video, your last video about your small PSA submission you got back like a week ago. I just watched that this morning. I'm excited, T-Tar, to see your CGC. How long did it take for you to get your CGC submission back? Because I know you went through Fanatics, right? Once in a while, $1 and whatnot, and I do very well. Usually cards go over market. That's interesting. Interesting. Just found my old Pokemon Leaf Crate at my parents' house. Hell yeah, that's a clutch game. So entertaining you don't need desire is how I've been pitching myself to women. How's it been working for you, Albert? I submitted 2 to CGC last week. First is already being reviewed. I made a video about it since it was my first time through Fanatics one. Wow, really? It's already being reviewed and you did it last week? Gem One Piece with the PSA, the worst cards are still 75% gem rate. That's crazy. That's very tempting. We don't support Oyama? Wait, what's wrong with Oyama? What's your play? CDC Direct or via Fanatics? Fanatics. Oyama trading is amazing and helpful videos as a buyer and seller. Yeah. Can kick rock. Wait, what's wrong with Oyama? What'd he do? What'd he do? Yeah, some people say variants are bad, but it's a great opportunity to sell 2-cent cards for 9 cents to get more than one sold if the variation is done right. Yeah. Are so thick compared to Pokemon and Magic that I'm regularly using 1 or 2 extra ounce stamps and having to use 2 top loaders. For what? Just to send them? I need to get some One Piece. If anyone has One Piece bulk and you want to sell me, let me know. I will pay for shipping. 150, 250 starts at $2. Just follow the formula all the way up to 10 at the end of the day. I end up evening out at the market, if that makes sense. Yeah, you'll lose some and win some on the cards and it evens out to market. Interesting. The expensive course. Love his videos though. Oh, I didn't know it was that guy. Ah, okay, interesting. Monster Yu-Gi-Oh set that will have the Grandmaster Rare is going to be allocated in 3 packs of 5 cards that can have rarity that is MSRP 35. Oh, 3 packs is $35 MSRP? That's disgusting. What the hell? Hot water selling classes, but it's been overblown. and trading is the other half of the vendor class for 2,500. Yeah, that's crazy. Just grade with tag and degrade with PSA. I mean, you can't grade with tag right now. Have a good one, Kevin. Not one of those people that starts everything at $1. Not that ballsy. Yeah. The good thing about the slowdown is you'll have the inventory when people come back. Yep, exactly. He's a grifter charging 2,500 a course. I don't know if I'd be saying. I don't know if I go as far as a grifter, but I'll be honest. Let me catch up with chat, and then I'll go on a little bit. I'm not saying that that's okay. I agree that was ridiculous, but I do have something to say about that. I got a Lorcana, Lilo, and Stitch Enchanted card in CGC Pristine. That was the highlight. That's sick. I can't wait to see my CGC Pristines. It's such a gorgeous slab. But could have been sooner because I didn't know you could set your own value if it's taking them a while to price cards. I had a handful that were hanging out the process. Oh, yeah. I remember watching your video. And then Ryan, I was talking to Lugia's Den, and he's like, all you have to do is set your price for that. And it'll be stuck forever if you don't, basically. So yeah, you have to set your own value. Making a course that you could choose to buy or not. I mean, yeah, let me get up to that. Putting bulk hollows through card uploader right now, and it's making way more mistakes than usual, making about half as deck exclusives. Well, that's weird. Maybe try refreshing. I got Sifted Bulk. If you're interested, I can send you a test box for free. Oh, you don't have to send me a text box for free. But I don't know anything about... I would want unsifted. I would want unsifted. But Don, that's very generous of you. 31 cards. How long did it take for them to say that you had your cards done then? Like, how long was it from, like, you got the email that they got your cards, and then you got the email saying that there were some cards waiting? Don, I appreciate it. I don't need you to send it to me for it's very generous of you. I would very much pay for it if I did it, but I don't want to buy Sifted Bulk. I do want to try to find unsifted bulk because I want to try to find, like, how much value there actually is in One Piece bulk, but I'm curious. Do you do well in One Piece bulk, Don? It's funny to see the summer slowdown is global, not just in the U.S. Is exact same. Funniest part is seeing scalpers lower their prices because people aren't buying it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, summer slowdown's gonna hit everybody. Selling a TCG player over $50 for Yu-Gi-Oh! $35 set, and they're the numbered set. Is that why it's freaking out? 10 million bulk at one piece. I have a storefront. Where are you at, Jehoris? Do you actually have 10 million bulk? Is it sifted or unsifted? But the Australian market is booming, though. Yeah. Is my bread and butter. One Piece has been great for me. I need to do it. I need to get into it. I honestly need to join a local group in my area or make a post saying I'm buying One Piece bulk, and I guarantee I'd have people hit me up. No one is buying it in my area, and that's crazy to me. I have a bunch of cards ready to send to Fanatics, but I'm irrationally worried that my submission will get lost or stolen in transit. I had that big fear, Krez. Don't make my mistake. Ensure your package. But I had that big fear, and it got stuck for a second. At least I thought it got stuck because it didn't get scanned, and it was fine. It ended up getting there the day it was supposed to get there. But I feel that. I sent in probably like $2,000 worth of cards, and it was very nerve-wracking thinking that it could be lost. Unsifted, but I live in California, and yes, I have more 10 million bulk. That's crazy. Honestly, Jehoris, like, I have a guy. Do you actually have 10 million? I have a guy that goes to California. I don't have a guy. I know a guy that goes to California to pick up Pokemon bulk, and he does buy One Piece bulk. Message me on Discord if you could. Are you in the Discord? If you are, create a ticket. We'll talk. We'll chat. What do you mean set your own value? I've never had cards get stuck at CGC. So on CGC Fanatics specifically, you have to pay a percentage. You have to pay 3% of what the value of the cards are on Card Ladder. But if a card doesn't have a price on Card Ladder, it gets kind of stuck. So you have to set the value for those cards, and you have to pay the 3% of the value that you set for that, so they can send it back to you. That's what it means. Is there a link for your Discord? Yeah, it should be in the description. Just hit TRS Plus on eBay. Curious if you saw a sales increase or noticed once you did. I didn't, Crazy Carl. Not an impactful one, to be honest. They received a sub on 6.2 and grading was complete on 6.21, other than the 8 cards they took so long to appraise. But live and learn. Now I know I can set my own value in the future. Yeah. So then it took only, what, 19 days? That's really good. And what days were those? Like, how many business days is that? June 2nd is a Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Yeah. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 business days. That's crazy. It is different, though. It's like Pokemon and Magic had a baby. Lots of players, lots of collectors. Learn the IP in the game is important. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do it. I tried Booster Box for bulk, and sometimes it goes overboard. That's awesome. I'm right down the road from Fanatics, so no transit fears for me. That's helpful. Where's Fanatics at? I went with USPS. You can also send it through, if you're really worried, you can send it through secure mail, I think is what it's called. And that's what U.S. government employees send government documents through. It is the most secure way. It is by far, it will not get lost with that. Like, it is almost a guarantee. I think they lose like a package a year. Not actually, I don't know what the rate is, but it's almost impossible to lose your packages. When in doubt, don't buy Nami cards. Oh, when in doubt, buy Nami cards. Okay, got it. I trade booster box for bulk, and sometimes it goes, oh, I gotcha. Ooh, maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to go buy some booster boxes and trade. I mean, 10 million bulk is crazy. How much is that at $10 per thousand? Divided by 1,000. That's $100,000? No, that's not right. Am I doing my math wrong? It's 1 cent per card. 10 million is 1 cent per. Yeah. What? Okay, well, I obviously don't have that kind of money. Am I losing my mind? Am I doing my math wrong? You said 10 million cards. Times 0.01. Yeah. Boy, I do not have $100,000. But I know someone that might genuinely be able to pick up some of that. And maybe he'll send me like 1 million of it as a finder's fee. But message me on Discord. Create a ticket and message me on Discord. I do have a guy that goes to California. Or I know a guy who goes to California. The Yu-Gi-Oh set that only 1,800 serialized cards in total. So 3 or 5 cards I could have Grandmaster Rare. That's the one that would be serialized. That's pretty cool, but if I have to sit there and scalp it to get it, fuck that. Is Ace grading respect in the U.S. over here? They're kind of booming over PSA at the moment. No one uses Ace over here that I know of. I've just been selling them. Buy it now on Fanatics, so I haven't paid the withdrawal fees yet. Yeah, you can do that on the grading for sure. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for that. With the Hope Diamond was shipped with registered mail. Yeah, there it is. Is there an MTG channel? I don't think so, but you can talk about MTG on any of them. 100,000 in bulk for 1 TCG is insane. Oh, dude, I've got 300,000 of it in my garage. I had like 300 or 400. I don't remember how much it was. Like 300,000 Pokemon bulk until 4 hours ago in my dining room. Gonna need 100,000 for my bulk. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Joris, your message got retracted. It's gonna be so expensive. I had 2 display boxes bought. It was 200 per display box. Goodness. So if I bought, what's the newest set? OP16, I think. I wonder if I bought this and then tried to sell it for bulk, $206. Interesting. Maybe, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do right now? You know what we're doing right now? This is the best use of my time right now. This is the best use of my time right now. Don't, I'm doxing myself on my Facebook, so let's stop doing that. We are gonna make a Facebook post. We're gonna make a buying One Piece bulk Facebook post. Let's do this. We're going to do a One Piece bulk buying Actually, let's look at what my post. Wait, I've got it somewhere in my Photoshop. Where did I save it at? Open. Let's figure out what our Pokemon one was. We had one in our Pokemon. Let's see if we can find it here. I had one for Pokemon. Here we go. No, that's not that one. Y'all tell me if you see it. I have one that I say I'm buying bulk, and I don't know where it's at. Here's one that's kind of like it. I can use this one, but just change it to a... Let's just use this. That's fine. What do I call it? Buying bulk MTG. Okay, file open. Did I save it? Was I smart and saved it? I wasn't saved. Why? Is it this? Haha! Yes! Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so buying bulk. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how easy this is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What's a popular One Piece card? One Piece card. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Images. Wait. So common card. Sure. Monkey D. Luffy. We're going to change this. Perfect. And then, what are the different rarities? What are the different rarities you can buy? No, wait. I have 450,000 in my garage Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Yeah. Yes, OP16 and next month OP17. It's anniversary set. Ooh, okay. Sealed is way too high right now for anything other than sitting on. You need distro access. My storefront looks like a warehouse now with bulk. It's kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah. Have to bounce. Have a good night. Obi-Wan, have a good one. The Luffy is actually a leader card. Rare, super rare, and SEC. What's SEC stand for? Other than the South, what is it? Conference? What's the SEC? What's the conference? It doesn't matter. So then you said it's common, uncommon, rare, super rare, common, uncommon, rare, super rare, and SEC. Super rare, and SEC? Luffy card's actually a leader. Does it matter? Character. I don't want the sample images, you son of a bitch. Dude, TCG player. Oh my god. Why do you make your website so awful to go through? Why are these sample pictures? Why do they not have just a normal... Why do they have sample on it? Secret, okay. Leader's its own rarity, okay. So this is just a normal card then? No, this is rare. So should I buy rares for the same price as I buy commons and uncommons? Should that all be, like commons, uncommons, rares, should that all be its own thing? Let's do the dog. Let's do the Doge. This really doesn't matter this much. Any SC at that price, they're mad expensive. I do common, uncommon, rare, SR. That's what I thought. Common, uncommon, rare. That's what I've seen on the post is those. I never even heard of SEC because I didn't think so. This isn't the price I'm necessarily going to pay. So commons and uncommons, I can do $10 per 1,000 because I think that's pretty normal. Rare, what should I have my rares at? 20 per 1,000? Yu-Gi-Oh! Flesh and Blood, Star Wars. Does he not have One Piece on here? It's an OP rule, not the issue player, yeah. If you're going to do any, yeah, filter rarity, I would say yes generally. Usually you can get away with it with rare, but not all the time. What? Get away with what? SRs and SECs are the rarest and come across in bulk? Yeah. I wouldn't pay more than 5 to 10 or 10 cents for a rare. So like $50 per 1,000. You pay that for rares? Actually, wait a minute. My bulk buyer sent me his prices that he buys. So let's not go above what he buys them at. Okay, he buys them 1 cent. Rares, he buys them for $30 per 1,000. And then super rares, he buys them 20 cents per. So let's just do exactly his price so I can break even worst case. Okay. Let's do a rare. We got to get Nami in there with her personality. Got to make sure the personality is showing. Make sure her personality is shining through. Okay, and then super rare. I think we need some personality for the ladies. We need some personality for the ladies, you know? Got to get this man's personality front and center just for the ladies. Sure, why not? Okay. I promise you don't need to get this intense with yours, but here we are. Okay. Now we need 1 piece bulk. Keep going down, you son of a bitch. What do I do there? Okay. There it is. So Hancock Zoro works, yeah. He's a picture of a $6 SR and offering 20 cents is counterproductive. It doesn't matter. I promise you it doesn't matter. I think I did that with, I did a Charizard in my other one. You know how many people messaged me from those? This doesn't actually matter. It just needs to see that they're buying bulk. That's all that matters. Okay, now, we're going to create the text. And I'm going to go back to webcam so I can see my post. Because I can just write the exact thing. Oh, welcome to One Piece TCG. I was already in it. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my groups. Let me go to my buy, sell, trade of indie Pokemon. Where are my posts? Where do I find my posts? Your content. Here it is. I need to repost my bulk content anyway. Published. Hello? Published content. Go to published content. What is happening, Facebook? Facebook's having a heart attack. Got about 750 OP cards last week for $60. Listed 37 cards for $147.56 and sold 29 of them so far. And I have the shifted bulk for sale on Facebook. That's awesome. Hell yeah, Bruce. Have you found any distribution that will work with online stores? I don't think any distribution is getting anybody really right now. It's hard. Okay, here we go. Finally, Jesus. Okay. Here is the post that I had on Facebook. Trading, buying One Piece bulk. I'm gonna change this. Well, actually, okay. Buying One Piece bulk. Looking to buy any rarities. Who am I calling? Oh no! I just started calling my bulk buyer. He's calling me back. I butt dialed you. I was looking at your prices and I butt dialed you.
Oh, okay. Just making sure everything was alright.
Yeah, no, you're good. Thanks, man. Later.
See ya.
Buying One Piece bulk, looking to buy 80 rarities. Can also look to trade for sealed if you are interested in that. And then we give our rates. Commons, uncommons, $10 per 1,000. Rares, $30 per 1,000. And what was it? Super rares? Per card. Okay, now we're going to throw this over into Facebook, into my local One Piece group. Add a picture. It is in my thumbnails. There it is. And post. Boom. It's got to get approved, but we're trying to buy some One Piece bulk. I was wanting to do this with Riftbound too, but I don't think I have a Riftbound Indiana group, unfortunately. All right, let me get chat back up. Drop Shadow? Oh, sad day. You're right, it is. It'll be fine. Going to be honest with you, new stores who've been open for 1 year been having a hard time getting distro. Yeah, exactly. How long you been open, Joris? Bruce, how well is Yu-Gi-Oh for you? Yeah, Bruce, how does Yu-Gi-Oh sell for you? Getting a distro is impossible right now with online shall rise again, boys. Yeah, just give it time. We're in a bull market of all bull markets. One Piece bulk is a lot heavier and takes up a lot more room in a 4 or 5 row. Don't let anyone snake you. Oh, for sure, for sure. A lot thicker. Those boys be thick. Trading sealed bulk is king. It's crazy how, it's crazy how people don't know what they have in bulk. They just want to have sealed product. I've been open for 8 years. Nice. Yeah, I don't get a lot of takers for my sealed for, wait. Okay, this is a better question. If I bought sealed One Piece, what's the most popular set right now? Because I noticed that if I don't have popular sets to trade for, no one wants to trade it for my sealed. Like, all I have left is base set Mega Evolutions for Pokemon and Perfect Order ETBs, and no one's messaging me because they don't want those. He's like, I told you already, damn, I can't buy anymore right now. Yeah. That's awesome. You've been open for 8 years. Blackout Yu-Gi-Oh! Does great in my bread and butter. I haven't devoted as much time as I would like to the store, but I have over 8.5K sales since 2010, from February 10th. That's awesome. Is that all on, I can't remember, Bruce, is that on TCG Play or eBay? What up, McDouble? Dude, that sounds good. I'm kind of hungry. We ate early. We ate at like 4:30. We were old as shit. Well, it was probably 5 by the time we actually had dinner, but at least got home early, and so we ate dinner early. How goes the Monday? It's good, Flair. It's good. I can fit 4,500 Pokemon in a 4-row, but only 3,500 One Piece. Good to know. I was curious how much you could fit into it. OP17 next month is probably my best bet. Okay. I'm a player, so I have so much bulk. I usually sell off the bigger stuff I pull. Never thought about the bulk. On eBay or Pokemon or One Piece Blackout. The secret is to get sorcery distro, then order what you really want once you have access. Yeah, Electric City Gaming taught us about that. One Piece OP13 is very popular. You can pull the red manga Luffy that is manga Luffy worth 20K. How much is OP13? Do I just go buy an OP13 booster box? Probably. Oh! Do they have like ETBs for One Piece or like an equivalent of an ETB? That shit's $400. God damn. Carrying his will. Hey, it's for horses. You're gonna go wash your car? Okay, are you taking Kevin with you? Okay, that's fine. Love you. OP15 has bangers in it and more or less reasonable in price still. Okay, I can look into that. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I mean the bulk on Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty low. Like most people buy it for like only $5 per thousand, so you have to really sell it locally. Or working with stores for supplies access. Been in business for over 6 years, struggling with this lately. Oh God, McDouble, that you are asking the question that everyone's asking, it seems. Mini tins? Okay, they have mini tins. One Piece has mini tins. One Piece mini tins. Well, shit. Instead of buying it from TCG Player, George, if you have some for sale, I'll just buy them from you. If you got any for sale, unless you're just already sold out. But they have mini tins and illustration boxes. Okay. Secret is being Canadian. There you go. Devil fruit sets. Okay. TCG Player only for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I also do set release weekend listings and make money on every set release weekend, but it's a lot of work getting 3 cases on Wednesday and having it sorted and listed by Friday. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty legit. That'd be fun. I knew someone that did that years ago, but he said, yeah, you can make money opening Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is pretty cool. I wish grading in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was popular. Uh-oh, I have a new request. Someone opened an item not received request. What do you buy sealed at? I mean, I can't really buy it. I don't really buy sealed, to be honest. I got sealed in a collection that ended up being like I bought for like 75%. But most of the time, if I went to go get sealed, I would be looking at 85%. Most people buy at 85%. Hey, Vanna, what do you do with the lands and energy when getting bulk? Lands are great for especially basic lands. But energies, my bulk buyer actually does buy energies. But so I just set them aside. But energies, honestly, it's hard to do anything with them. I wouldn't list them, that's for sure, unless they're older. Especially like One Piece products, I stay away from Pokemon. Yeah, I figured it. Yeah, that's what a lot of. I figured it's hard to probably get One Piece stuff. Come on, admins. Be okay with my post. I actually checked this group, and no one was buying bulk. Like the last person that posted about bulk. Let me search. I can search in this group. Just gonna search bulk. I think the last time someone was looking at it was like May. May 30th, buying One Piece bulk. New and improved rates. Common. Whoa! What the fuck? This guy's buying commons at $10 per thousand, which is the same. Rares at 70 per thousand, and super rares at 50 cents a piece. Holy shit. But that was posted back in May. So I bet that guy doesn't buy it anymore. Actually, wait a minute. This is the same motherfucker that messaged me months ago. Wait, this guy messaged me on Facebook trying to buy my bulk? Or trying to find my bulk seller. He's like, dude, tell me your bulk seller. I was like, dude, fuck off. I don't even know who you are. That's this guy. He last posted here in May. Wait, now I gotta check my Facebook messages. I remember this. I remember that name. Because he's like, hey, I want to buy from you, and I'll buy your sifted bulk. And I was like, I've got a guy that buys it for more than you're buying. And he like hounded me about giving him. Is there not a way you can search your chats? And I was like, dude, fuck off. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I knew it. I knew I recognized that name. Oh, I never went on the rant about that course, that $2,500 course. Let me do this. So we have something to look at that's not just my face. Let me catch up with chat, and then we'll go on the rant, and then I'll talk about this chat. Yeah, if you don't sell opening weekend, it can be brutal, Bruce. Oh, interesting. Try to be like Bandai Store. That's a good idea. Sell one piece rare higher on eBay. The rest of bulk goes on TCG Player. Yeah. Does it sell well for you, Andres? Is there a way to get multiple languages onto one page with the Rico? Images onto one page with the Rico, like 9 cards on one page? I don't know, loser. Why would you want to do that? Tell me your bulk seller, bro. Yeah. You have to do set release weekend if you're going to rip Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the only way to make money. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So, okay. Here is what I will say about... here's what I wanted to say about the class. That $2,500 course. Look, I want to be delicate with this. I think offering a course for $2,500 will absolutely not provide the people that are in that course with $2,500 worth of value, in my opinion. I think it would be hard to give $2,500 worth of value in a course about Pokemon vending. But, that being said, there's 2 caveats with that. One, consultation in the business world, $2,500 is fucking chump change. But the problem with consultation in business is you don't consult to people who are just starting a business. So that's what's frustrating. They're offering this course as if it's almost a consultation service, but they're doing it to people that would never be in the market for consultation services, and they would never get anyone to buy their course if they weren't popular content creators. So I find that to be a little sketchy. But the second caveat in their favor, the amount of people that I get messaging me on a weekly basis, asking me 7,000 questions about things that, 1, they could either Google, or 2, they want to hear me give the answer to. And I'm significantly smaller than these guys. It definitely makes sense why they would want to do something like this. I'm not saying it's okay, but it really can be quite frustrating getting the same 50 questions on Discord for me every single week from 50 different people. And the idea of being like, all right, it gets to the point where there's been weeks, I'll have ebbs and flows. Recently, actually, I've not been getting a lot of messages, thankfully. But there was a week where I'm so close to turning off my Discord DMs, like DMs from people I don't know, because the amount of questions I was getting from people was really overwhelming me, and it was frustrating me to the point where I'm like, I get it. Like, I get the idea of being like, fuck it. Like, if you want to ask me a question that's not on my live stream, and you want to ask me directly, and you want to ask me 45 questions, not just one, jump in a call, we'll do a consultation service, $200 an hour. I'm not going to do that, but I can definitely understand why somebody would want to, because it can be overwhelming at times for sure. So that's what I would say about that course. I understand why it's there. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I don't think it's going to be able to offer $2,500 worth of value for the people that attend it, especially if you're new. Because if you're new, they're going to teach you things that you could learn online much easier and free and quicker than if you were to buy their course, in my opinion. Me 25 for each you One Piece rarities. That's right. That's right. I got about 50,000 common, uncommon, average around 20 to 25 sales a week. Floor price is 40 cents on TCG Player. Interesting. Interesting. How much in sales? Like how much dollars in sales do you do a week? What up, Drew? Yeah, so that's what I would say about the whole course. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. You don't like it, don't buy it. If you like it, and that sounds like it's worthwhile, I would probably tell you it's not. But a fool and their money are easily parted. And I think personally that would be kind of foolish to spend $2,500 in that way. But if you are willing to spend $2,500 for something like that, you got a fuck of a lot. You either are really, really, really bad with your money, or you got a shit ton more money than I do. Or both. This isn't where I stopped, was it? No, it couldn't have been. There's where I stopped. Okay, we're gonna sift our bulk. And I'll show you guys this one instead of showing you the cards I'm pulling so you guys can see the value of the things that I'm pulling. I don't know, what do you guys think though? What do y'all think? I think it's a little overblown, the backlash for it, but I can definitely understand why it feels shitty to hear somebody do that. I'm like super late to this too, by the way. This was like drama from fucking a month ago. That might as well be 7 years online. Sell complete commons, uncommons, and rares of Pokemon sets, maybe 3x3 grid or 4x4 grid, so it'll upload multiple pictures. Oof, I have no idea how you would do that, to be honest with you, loser. Are these TG player cards from the bulk? Are these the top cards in the bulk? They're not, I mean, yes, anything in highlighted is the cards that I'm pulling that are worth more than 25 cents. I scanned these in earlier today. And I've been slowly going through them. Damn, I am hungry. I ate way too early. Dude, your videos crashing out on TCG Player is great. Thank you, Happy Tiger. Yeah, it was fun to make. It was fun to make. I was wanting to make that video for a while, and it honestly felt like a lot of people were like, to me, it felt like a lot of people were like okay with TCG Player, with some of the things I was hearing. And then like hearing Mason, when he was on my podcast, shit talk it, then make a video about it. And then hearing, I mean, I was making a video before Rob made his video, just saying. I actually had it recorded and done on Friday, but then my mic was fucked up, so I was really salty, and I recorded it 3 fucking times and kept losing it because my mic was messing up. But after those guys came out, I was like, all right, I'm definitely making this video, and I was glad I did, because I think that I just want them to improve. I really do. I want to see TCG Player improve. I want to see changes to the platform so we can actually make it a good platform for buyers and sellers. But yeah. But the focus online storefront gets tiring. Yeah. Online is definitely a good place. I don't know how bulk sells for One Piece, but I bet it would do pretty well for you, Joris. Especially if you list it on eBay, I bet it would sell really well. If you want to instead sell that bulk, especially if you have that much bulk, oh my god, I bet you have some good fucking cards in that. I bet you have some great cards in that. If you haven't gone through it, hooey. You have any machines, like automation, like, do Do you have any like Roca sorters or sifters or like a fizz batch or anything? For that many cards, it might be worth looking into getting one. What is your advice for buying bulk or anything for people on Discord? Pay once you receive, get them to make an eBay listing. I want to do it, but I've come across so many scammers. You can pay. I mean, ultimately, yeah, it's difficult if you're not making content. Like, I don't have to worry about that because I make content and people know that I'm not obviously going to scam them. But if it were me and I wasn't making content and was trying to buy online, I definitely wouldn't make them make an eBay post because that's just going to make them lose fees. Your best bet is just to send PayPal goods and services and just be like, hey, I'll buy it. Send me the label, and then when you send me the label, I'll send you the payment through PayPal goods and services, or like even pay half. Like, hey, I'll pay half, and once I get it, I'll pay the other half. That's probably your best bet. Alrighty. Do you find this faster than Card Uploader? Yes. I guess I need to jump on the hate on TCG player content creation. There you go, Sleeve. There you go, man. Rob did the hate on TCG player. Rob said he felt like partner of the company at this point added some weight to his words. Yeah, that was really cool. I have eBay for any shortcomings and vice versa. Yeah. Was a bit because Rob recorded this twice. No, that wasn't a bit. I literally messaged Rob and was like, dude, I feel that. I literally recorded this video 3 times. So no, that wasn't a bit. I actually recorded it 3. And I don't normally make that mistake. I dropped my phone. What had happened? I dropped my phone and it had unplugged. So I can't show it, but there's a little receiver that you get for this mic and it plugs into my phone's USB. I dropped my phone, USB-C, and it came out. So the first time I recorded it, it came out and I fucked it up. Then I thought I put it in for the second time and I didn't, and it fucked it up. And then the third time, it wasn't connected like I thought it was, and it fucked it up. I recorded that video 3 times on Friday. And I was finally like, all right, I can't keep putting, like I put as much energy as you guys saw in that video 3 times on Friday. And I was like, I can't keep up the energy for a 4th time. I have to just push it off. I was gonna do it on Saturday, and then I was like, fuck it. I had too many things going on Saturday. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to do it on Sunday. And then Sunday, I had too much stuff going on. I was like, all right, I'm just going to actually take a day off because I need a day off. So then that's why that video then came out today, which I was kind of sad about. I actually recorded it Sunday night. Because I'm like, damn, I really wanted this video out sooner rather than later. But sometimes life just happens and it is what it is. We missed an upload day for the first time in a very long time. But that's okay. I think I was actually kind of proud of myself that I did that. It feels bad now, but like in the moment, I was like, I'm really glad I did take a day off. I need to do that more often. I'm really bad at taking a day off. And I was just from videos. I was still doing card stuff. It's becoming a problem. I really need to take a day off. But it's so difficult for me to do so. Hello all, hope you have a good night. 7 Spectres, I'm doing great. How is your night going? All manually by hand? Yeah, I would look into some automation if you can stomach the cost. As annoying as each bike can be, I'm still going to use it for now over eBay. That's totally fair, Grady. That's totally fair. Totally fair and valid. And one thing for us to be happy, the tracking we all been wanting, yeah, it would be helpful. They cannot provide $2,500 of information. It is all free, but if motivates the person to actually follow the tax, they will absolutely make the $2,500 back. If you need, I agree. If you need a course to get you to be motivated enough to make it work, I don't think you will make this work. I don't. I think you're the kind of person at that point that's going to buy a gym membership thinking, okay, if I buy the gym membership, it's going to make you go. And it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make you go. And I've been there. I've done that. I've literally bought a membership and been like, all right, it's going to make me want to go. I'm going to go every day. It's going to be great. And it's going to be, and then I don't go. I don't fucking go. If you need motivation and $2,500 motivation at that, you are not going to, it is going to be, I will be amazed that you will find success. And honestly, the people that are buying the course and will find success would have found success without the course, in my opinion. I think the people that will find success because they did that course will not be because they did that course. It'll be because they are motivated to actually build a successful business. But I think if you're doing that course, kidding yourself into thinking that that's going to somehow motivate you, you are in for a bad time. I get maybe about 10 per week of where's my order. 10 per week? Holy shit. Are you serious? That's a lot. How many orders are you doing? That's crazy. The UK, we don't have fees for private sellers. That's why I mentioned to ask them to make a listing. It's just hard. I have to start content to help be more trusted. So I have 300 POS feed on eBay. Yeah. It's a totally different world there. What's your method for sifting right now? This is Magic Bulk. So the way I sift Magic Bulk is I scan it all in and I put it into Scan and Identify. And then Scan and Identify gives me... Ooh, that's an old holo. Usually old holos are good. Scan and Identify will usually give me... the cards that are worth pulling. And that's what I pull. Secret of Paradise is a 12-cent card. I wonder how much it is in a foil. Okay, Silver Chase Fox. Where is this card? There it is. Ooh, Sire. Ooh, Pillage is an older one too. Sire. Where's it at? Oh no. Is it not there? Pillage. Wait, what? Crown of Flames. Where was that at? Crown of Flames. Orim's Touch. Scavenged Weaponry. Ah, it scanned the wrong card. Sire of Insanity is not what scanned. Oh, packing orders. Good, sir. Just packing. Hell yeah. How many orders we got today? Thumbnail title should read, "This rant was a rewarding," recorded 3 times. Yeah. Oh, I'm back up to 100% feedback on eBay and about to hit 10,000 items sold. I hope someone just buys my store from me so I can start over. Yeah. That's awesome. You're back up to 100%. The motivation is the love of the game. If there's no love, then there's no motivation. Yeah. Cannot wait for the Roka. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Curious if they have been subscribing or in the training to Think Media. I know that's one of the tent pools of the online course has been having different streams of income. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Think Media is an interesting. I've consumed plenty of their content. I don't know. I mean, it's a classic thing to want to quote unquote monetize your audience. There's not anything necessarily wrong with that. I mean, hell, I do that. Thank you guys for buying from my Amazon links. But there's a point where you're like, all right, come on. There's a point in which you're like, okay. Speaking of which, going to be turning on memberships here at the end, at the start of next month. Feel free to subscribe or member or whatever the fuck that's called on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm going to make my memberships $2,500. $2,500 and you can jump into a call with me once every 6 years and I'll tell you, you can do it. Keep going. I believe in you, little buddy. And then that's how it's going to work. It'll be great. It'll be just fantastic. Let's see what the highest value card of this was. It was not that because it wasn't there. 280. But all of these cards that we've already pulled is worth a total of $138, and we've got more to go through. We will take it. We spent $40 on the box. And we'll sell the box for $40. That's the great part about bulk. Some nice Final Fantasy VII music there. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Final Fantasy VII music's going? It's Pokemon. Or was there something else going on? I'm not listening to the music currently. I don't have my headset on. See what the most expensive is here. Now they're $679. Wait, is it? No, it's not the same. Interesting. We'll see if it's actually going to be there. Seventeen's of Artists started back up last Monday after a 4-month break. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's a great start. Most people are just afraid of judgment and failure. There aren't so many courses that can fix that. Yeah. Need that open robe. That's right, Jalil. That's right. $2,500. I will send you an open robe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Or you'd have to fight my wife for it. Where is... How far into this was it? Naturalize. Let's see. Where is Naturalize? I don't see... Naturalize. Where the fuck is this? Pond Prophet? Sticky Tongue? How far off this? No. Whisker Scribe. Okay. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. That's where it ended. The next, which should be Dagger Fang Duo. Where is... Why is this wrong? Why is it 360 cards into this? Oh, God. I must have put these in the box wrong. That's going to be fun. Dagger Fang Duo. Okay, there's Gellid Shackle. Okay. When you have the old Epson GT S50 scanner and can vouch, or should I wait until I can afford the Rico? I do not know about that one. Promise? Yeah. Nice sheets. Yeah. What up, Freddy Cards? Brother, we were just talking about you, my friend. We were just talking about you. Guys, if you aren't subscribed to Freddy Cards, go do it right this second. He does grading plays. He is very entertaining. Love his cards. Love his cards. Hello. Love his content. How you been, man? How's your evening going? I've been catching up with your membership videos. I was just watching your recap, your sales recaps. That's like I'm a huge stats nerd, so that is mwah, chef's kiss for me. We got to have you on the live stream sometime. Unable to scream. Was hoping to hit the 100 mark, but fell a little shy for 78 for a week. That's pretty solid to get your week started again. Got some Mason-inspired IKEA shelves coming next week. I'm pretty pumped. The area I work in has become such a mess. Drew, I need to do the same thing. I've been saying that I'm going to do it, and I haven't. I'm thinking about waiting until I get into an office to get it, but I absolutely want to get the same thing. What the fuck did I just do? There it is. Okay. Sell me some more bulk, Phantom. Hi, Commander. What? Sell you some more bulk? When did I sell you bulk? I just sold all my bulk. Glad you enjoy them. Night is going well. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Drown and filth. When's your next submission come in? Where am I at? I'm falling behind. Where? What? What? Dude, these cards. There it is. Ambitions cost. Schwelter. Made a sale today? Hell yeah, Jared. There you go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Just gotta be patient. The smelly box. The smelly box. Oh, yes. You know, actually, it's funny. Can you create a ticket on my Discord? I do have another bulk box for you. I do have another bulk box for you. All you have to do is pay shipping. It's just scattered about. But you can... I told the person I couldn't pay for it because it's all over the place. I will pack it up and ship it to you. All you have to do is pay shipping. But send me a message on Discord if you want that. Decided to stack 2 on top of each other and have a third on the side with the countertop for working space. Dude, I need to do the same thing. I want to get in an office before I buy them though, because that takes up a lot of space. Are stuck in the grading purgatory. I have nothing. Are you doing, Freddie? Are you doing it through Fanatics or do you do just straight CGC? I was wondering that. Where the fuck are these cards at? There it is. Jesus Christ. I'm losing my mind with these right now. Losing my mind. Neverborn. Wait, who's selling bulk? I was selling bulk to Commander. Bet making ticket now. Yeah, sweet. Is there any sifter scanner that filters by total sale in previous month or year on eBay? Filters. I mean, you'd have to use some kind of tool with any sifter or scanner, but filter it by total sale in previous month or year on. Like how many sales have been done? Is that what you're asking, Stilla? I doubt it. I doubt it. If you're trying to say like high volume cards, like the volume that are selling, I don't know of any that would do that. I'm doing it through Fanatics right now. I'm using standard. If I want the cards back from Fanatics, I need to pay 3% fee. Higher end, it kind of evens out. I gotcha. That makes sense. Fanatics is going quicker than CGC standard, so I'm definitely considering it. Yeah, I've heard it's... I've got mine. I just submitted it and last week. And they just got it and gave me the email that they got it on Sunday or yesterday. So I've heard it's like weird. Actually, someone in the chat, a viewer slash content creator, T-Tar Collects, was talking about how his got back. It went from submission to grading. We counted it was 14 business days. It's fucking insane turnaround. So it is very, very good turnaround. Now that was last month or a month. That was June. So maybe they're also starting to get backed up, but I can let you know once mine gets back. Cause and I've heard everybody that's been talking about it's been saying like 2 to 4 weeks. Like 4 weeks I've heard is like the slow end on them, so it's kind of fucking wild. I'm so hyped to get my first submission back. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Seraph Sanctuary. And by the way, it's 3% of card ladder prices, if you didn't know that. Which from what I hear is supposed to be like lower than normal prices. So it ends up coming out less than 3% because it takes card ladder prices instead of like price charting or anything like that. Like volume of cards. Yeah, I don't know of any that would do that still, though. Considering sending a batch of One Piece to BGS, my raw backlog for grading is getting silly. Can't bring myself to send One Piece to CGC. Why not, Don? What's the problem with CGC with One Piece? Awesome, that's amazing. I wonder if they're still starting to get swamped. Luck grading can be fun. Roller coaster, yeah. Card letter prices are... I don't know what emoji you sent, but... yeah. It can be all over the place. What's your thoughts on Magic Anniversary situation? Seems really tone deaf. There's a Magic Anniversary situation? What's that? Hi, Commander. Disrespected with One Piece. Is it really? I didn't know that. That's sad. I know you were just talking about it in your live stream last night, Freddie. That's sad because, dude, I like CGC slabs look so much better than PSA. At least they're pristines. Oh my God. I fucking love the pristine label. Like, I would much rather have a pristine 10 than a PSA 10. It looks so much better. And it's not even close. Obviously, the best looking slabs are tag, and it's not close. But a close second is a CGC pristine 10. They'll come around. They'll come around. They'll start to get more. They'll get more respect. They'll get more respect on the name. Collectors prefer BGS and PSA in general. BGS? What's BGS's turnaround time right now? I know nothing about BGS. Literally nothing. New to your channel, really enjoying your content. I wanted to know if you have ever thought about repurposing cheap bulk cards into things like keychains, magnets, etc. I've heard people do that, TBA Games. It's definitely a way you can use those to... I am not a very, like, craftsy person, so it wouldn't work for me. But if that's something you wanted to do, that's a cool way to do it. Yeah, I can see that being successful. Talking about Magic 30 3 years ago. It sucked royal ass, but it's so far in the rear view, it doesn't matter. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? I remember that. They sent it like they spent like so much. It was so bad. They're sending one box per store, and it's 10,000 for 60 cards, something like that. Reprint of the OG cards. Was it the old one, or is it this is a different one, Commander? Sorry to head out quick. Gotta go. I'll try to catch up on your vids. Awesome work. No worries. No rush. Freddie, it's good talking to you. Random, 75 days estimated, but doesn't mean much for BGS. They're done when they're done. Interesting. Are they sometimes faster or usually slower? Same thing. Are they really? They're doing the exact same thing? That's crazy. They got so much shit for that. All I remember about that is, what's the Yu-Gi-Oh guy's name? Oh, fuck, what's his name? I can see him right now. Short, buzz cut, black hair. Oh, fuck, what's his name? We threw out his name! Start with an R? What is his name? That guy did a video on it and was like, oh yeah, this is cool, 30th anniversary. Because Magic paid him to do it, and then everyone gave him really big shit, and he had to like apologize. And like, people felt really bad for him because Ruxin is his name. And then people felt really bad, like people are shitting on this guy and he didn't know, and it's not his fault that, you know, Magic did a really shitty thing. He just thought it was a cool sponsor, you know? I just remember that. That's all I remember about that craziness. If they do that shit again, that would be crazy. Because they've been on like a roll. Like Magic has been killing it recently. And so I'd be surprised if they kind of shit on their player base that way. Slower from what I hear, and I'm sure it'll keep getting worse. Yeah, as with them all. See, that's why I honestly want to do CGC is because I can go through Fanatics, and it's so fast. Like, that's so appealing. It's this. Okay. Looking for the food token. Beneath the sands. But, yeah. Good to know, because I was actually thinking about getting into One Piece grading, and it was going to use CGC. So that's really sad that that's not the case. Maybe I do it anyway, and then just hold them. I hold them forever. We will take 2 obelisk spiders. Yes, we will. Shake? What's up, Andy? Shake what? Or that got translated. Ruxin. You said Ruxin and it translated to shake. Hasbro has a warehouse in Texas. Something is telling me they have figured out an infinite money glitch and are holding back product from distro on purpose to keep prices from crashing like Spider-Man. You think? I mean, from what I understand, distro can get Spider-Man like pretty easily, can't they? For CGC, what return are you aiming for on your cards, or is it kind of random? Can't figure it out, so I haven't given it a try. What do you mean, what return? Like how much money I'm getting from it? I plan on fully breaking even with this. If I break even, I'm actually pretty happy. I don't expect to make money with this submission. I'm still learning, so I don't really care what the grades are, to be honest. I just want to see like how accurate I can be and how much I really need to look at these cards. Like, I actually didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at the cards that I sent in because I was like, man, if I can get away with not looking at them for a long time and really just like focus on the centering, and that's all I really need to do, like that answers a lot of questions for me with this stuff. But if I get back my grades and they're all like 8s, you know, then I know that, oh, I got to spend a lot more time on this than I thought. Or if I get my stuff back and everything's a pristine 10, then I realize, holy shit, I am too harsh with my grading, and I need to chill. I need to send in more stuff. But I sent in some stuff that I'm like, there's no way it's a 10. Like, I sent in that Greninja, there's no way that gets a 10. But you never know. I'll send it in. Maybe it does. It's $10 to grade. Give me a break. Who cares? If it gets a 9, it gets a 9. Worst case scenario, I break it open, I lost $10. I was late to the start. Did you mention if you're going after any Power World cards? No. No, I don't have any desire to go after Power World. I think I mean, maybe it'll do all right, but I don't think Power World's got the staying power. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think it's got the staying power. You know what I'm bullish on? This is a joke. You know what I'm bullish on? Jokes are great when you say it's a joke. What's that fucking game? I'm butchering this. I can't even think of the fucking game. The guy that was a PokeTuber that that did a A-Drive. The one that did it. No, it's A-Drive, but that game, oh man, that game does not look very good. I'm not very bullish on that one, that's for sure. Okay, this one might be interesting. Gate Creeper. Oh, there it is. When you look at the How Dish Show, I got a bunch of Marvel Jumpstart all of a sudden out of nowhere. It's telling what they were doing. Yeah. Trashman, you mean? Watsy dropped the ball with that set so bad. Trashman. So explain to me why Spider-Man was bad. I don't understand why it was bad. Explain it like I don't play Magic, because I don't play Magic. Search the vaults to AI now. Does it really? Oh god, I hope not. Did you look at CGC 10 prices on them beforehand? Oh, no, not really. No. No, I kind of went off PSA prices and was expecting like, all right, if it gets a pristine, I'll probably get... honestly, genuinely, I was not even paying attention to the prices. I wasn't like, all right, well, this card, you know, if it gets a 10... Like, all of the cards that I sent in, I either opened myself or I got in a collection and I got it like 70%, and it's probably gone up since I've had it. So like all of them are basically, even if it gets a terrible grade, I can crack them and I can sell them for raw and still make money. Like that's, I genuinely am just seeing this as like a full either break even or even losing money. I don't even care if I couldn't sell a single card out of this. All I'm doing is looking to learn. That's the goal. Let's see. I sent something to fans as a test just to see what I can get away with. Yeah. Yep. Same, John. I grabbed a case of Power. Can't wait to see the cards. Yeah, it could be cool. I wanted to look up Anon to see about Magic 35 and an effing chatbot was trying to tell me about him. Jesus Christ. Alestrals. Yeah, that's the game. With WoW as a universe is beyond me and other boomers are cooked. Riftbound is awesome. I suck at League. That would be sick as fuck, Pat. Speaking of grading, Pat, when are we getting our grading video? When are you dropping the grading video? Because the cards suck? Why did they suck? Were they just not playable? It's too shallow, couldn't draft and doesn't stand alone. Interesting, okay. Nothing but the Soul Stone is playable? Okay. Because draft was horrible and it was a small set and way too much was printed? Interesting. Yeah, it is weird. Because, like, to me, and I'm sure that the set's going to go through the roof. Like, they always do. But, like, to me, I was just thinking, like, I mean, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man! You know, like, is there anything else you need? You know? I mean, apparently. Okay, I don't want any of the art cards. I will take the food and rabbit token. Squirrel token. I need a Zelda Universe Beyond in my life. That's what I've heard that's happening. Guys, speaking of which, did y'all know there's a Sonic Magic the Gathering cards? What the fuck? I just learned that. And I was like, why did no one tell me this? Those are fucking sick-ass cards. It's a Secret Lairs. I had no idea that was a thing. No idea that was a thing. I want to get those. I want to grade those. My goal, I'm gonna start. I'm bullish on Magic grading. I'm bullish on Magic grading. My goal is to every grading submission I do now, I'm gonna try and find some Magic cards to send in as well. I think it would be cool to just start slowly getting in a position of Magic grading. Like fully expecting none of them to sell, but just be like, all right, it'll be kind of like a loss, and then maybe one day it won't. You never know. And like, the people that'll win with grading with Magic are the people that are doing it now. Just like the people that won in Pokemon with grading are the ones that did it 15, 20 years ago. Playboy just sucked him from a value, said they made too much shit. Like Spider-Man should have had like very few Spider-Man as a character card, not 50,000 variants of him. Really just didn't do. Not much of the value. Interesting. Grading video maybe next week. I got rocked. Yeah. You were telling me about that last live stream. I'm excited to see it. I have stuff scheduled through Saturday. You're good. I'm excited to listen. I'm excited to watch it. Waits till he finds the ponies. Yeah. Hatsune Miku Magic cards. Magic cards are doing relevant slaps. Yeah, I've heard them. I've definitely heard that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't think the Sonic guys know that Sonic is in Magic. Because the day they figure that out, have you heard? Those motherfuckers are crazy. Sonic fans are some crazy ass fans. I was like, I saw these and I'm like, why the fuck is everyone and their mom not grading the ever living shit out of these? Like, what? I think I looked at the pop report and they're like basically non-existent. I'm like, that's crazy. I need to buy like 700 of these and grade them all. You're telling me that Shadow the Hedgehog, no one wants Shadow the Hedgehog in a PSA 10? I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I'm telling you, I'm bullish on Magic grading. We are bullish. Fuck all these other stupid investments. Fuck Pokemon booster boxes. We're going all in on Magic grading, ladies and gentlemen. We are all in on Magic grading. And I'm just going to grade the Universes Beyond and Secret Layered cards. Oh no, there it is. You pushed me over the edge, just hooked up the 7160, got to hammering. Thanks for all the helpful info in your videos. Hell yeah. Phil, that sounds awesome. Hope that does well for you. Fortnite and My Little Pony 2, they also had Street Fighter Secret Lair cards. They got to go fast. That's crazy. I need to pick them all up. That's some Deej thinking. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know there's people out there that want this shit in a PSA 10 or in a BGS 10 or a whatever, CGC Pristine. Like, you know there are people that want this shit. It's just finding them. I'm telling you. I don't think the Sonic people know. They don't know. They're buying their shitty Sonic TCG cards. They have no idea that Magic's got that shit. You think millennials don't want SpongeBob SquarePants? You're wrong. That's where you're wrong, bucko. Where is Blister? I don't know what happened to the top of these cards. How is it that I just like lost cards over here? I lost these like first 100 cards somehow. Okay. I never found that Sire of Sanity. I think Envelop was there though. So this that was $180 or $130 plus $200 box, ladies and gents. $200 box. That easy. The Felix cats went unknown forever around here, then blew up overnight. What's a Phoenix cat? Felix cat? Felix the cat. Oh, in Sonic. 250. There you go. There you go. Just saying. Are the Chaos Emeralds? I know, and they're fucking awesome. Yeah, they're having autos. That is weird. Transformer ones do well slabbed, I was told. I could see that. That's what I'm, Don. That's what I'm saying, Don. That's what I'm saying. And Magic makes some really fucking high quality cards. That's what I'm saying. Don, you're welcome. I just gave you your new hits. I'll take a finder's fee. Thank you. And did you say coming out? Not 100% confirmed, but it's like 9. Yeah. I did hear about that. That's gonna be insane. You best believe I'm listing those, or I am definitely grading those. All 10 Shocklands don't hurt either. Yep. SpongeBob Secret Lair cards, but man, they looked rough. Oh, really? That's what I was wondering. How do these do straight out the box? Oh, he has about 20% gem rate? Oh, okay, just kidding. Just kidding. Which card uploader had the ability to scan the original Star Trek CCG cards? I don't think they'd have huge value, but I got a bunch just sitting. Oh, yeah, interesting. Oh, I gotcha. Was that wrong? Am I wrong about that? Do they actually make ass cards? I mean, I know that every company has their problems, but seems like whenever I opened up, like when I opened up those, the newest set that we just opened up yesterday, the Marvel set, those cards were like all super clean. I'm like, these are all gradable. Like, it's kind of crazy how gradable these are. Those some bitches were gradable. All right, let me put this in my inventory. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Alrighty. There she blows. My bulk buyer dropped off 100 5-row boxes today. He bought my bulk at his prices and then dropped off 100 5-row boxes. Bro, it's crazy. Crazy. Hey. Like 2 minutes. Are you wanting to go on RIDE? Yep. Quality is a very loose term. Is crap. Oh, sad day. Oh. Comes to condition. PSA does not agree with him in general. Yeah. But not by much in general. Okay. Craving a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog. For Pokemon, do you list the modern non-holos? No. Went to my cat's vet appointment 30 minutes away and then drove back, and the goat is still streaming. What a legend. Razor, I hate to break it to you, though. I have to head out. I have to head out, y'all. I appreciate you guys being here, but I am out of here. I will be live Wednesday with our new guest, so look forward to that. You guys will probably know him, so look forward to that. Thanks, guys.